In 1945, Maurice Merleau-Ponty published Phenomenology of Perception, challenging Cartesian dualism by asserting that all perception is inherently embodied. He argued that our understanding of space, objects, and even time emerges through bodily engagement, like how a blind man's cane becomes an extension of his tactile awareness. This revolutionary idea positioned the body not as a passive vessel, but as the active medium through which we experience and interpret reality. His lectures at the University of Paris captivated post-war intellectuals, blending Husserl's phenomenology with existentialist urgency. Merleau-Ponty proposed that touch is the primal form of intersubjectivity, our body's dialogue before words. In The Visible and the Invisible, 1964, he described how a handshake intertwines two lived experiences. Pressure, warmth, and movement create mutual recognition. This concept countered Sartre's hell is other people, suggesting instead that embodiment allows empathy. Historical accounts note his debates with Simone de Beauvoir, who integrated this idea into feminist phenomenology, arguing women's oppression is first felt through bodily alienation. Merleau-Ponty saw Paul Cézanne's paintings as epitomizing embodied perception. In Eye and Mind, 1961, he analyzed how Cézanne's brushstrokes, like the fragmented planes of Mont Sainte-Victoire, mirror the body's perceptual process. Not a single viewpoint, but a synthesis of movement, memory, and sensation. This contrasted with Renaissance perspective, which he called a view from nowhere. Art historians note his influence on later movements. For instance, Francis Bacon cited Merleau-Ponty when explaining his own distorted figures as records of lived flesh. Engaging Lacan's mirror stage, Merleau-Ponty reinterpreted self-awareness as an embodied phenomenon. Where Lacan saw alienation in the mirrored image, Merleau-Ponty argued our reflection is grasped through kinesthetic familiarity, how a dancer recognizes her movement in a mirror before recognizing her face. His notes for The Primacy of Perception, 1947, described this as the body understanding itself through its capacities. This idea later informed neurophenomenology, bridging philosophy and cognitive science in studies of phantom limb syndrome and proprioception.